The thing that comes to mind with Laura is student engagement. And I do my rounds every single day. And one thing about Mrs. Punch's classroom is you don't usually see the same thing twice. You see students actively engaged, a lot of project-based, a lot of movement, a lot of students talking to students, students to talking to teachers. So every single day, and I'm a former social studies teacher, so I love checking out the classroom, seeing all the different things going on, but mostly engaging the students, which is very hard to do these days, post-COVID, with all of their technology. To be able to meet students at their level and engage them is impressive, and she does it extremely well.
Her charisma in the class, she obviously cares about what she does, and you can see that on how she presents. She always makes it fun to be there, always wants to push you and makes you better.
It's just seeing the students every day. Even if I wake up and have a bad morning or whatever, I know that that day is not going to be the same as the day before. And that's what really makes this career so enjoyable, is that you make these relationships and you connect on a daily basis. Those aha moments are really what drive us educators, is to see that light bulb go off and know, like, I'm doing my job correctly. I'm reaching them in a way that they are increasing, their comprehension of the subject or the matter, or maybe even just life skills. So whatever it may be.
Like a lot of people in a smaller school district, Laura's also a coach, and she coaches both cross country and track. So she knows these students not just from the classroom, but also outside of the classroom, and has great relationships with parents, with other stakeholders in the community. So it's not just the classroom where she excels. Additionally, she teaches a leadership class, which those students go on to partner with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. They're doing some community outreach, and really Laura's the one directing all of that, which is a great reflection back on our school.
It's always fun, and she keeps it light, but you have to work. I think it's very positive. Like, I haven't heard anything negative about Mrs. Punches. It'd be hard to fill her shoes.
It's great to see students from all different backgrounds coming into the classroom, and knowing not everyone has the same experiences, and I may reach one student a different way, and another student may be more challenging, but you try to make those connections as best as you can. But it enhances the classroom too, because everyone has those different kinds of experiences that they can bring to the table and may be able to interject in whatever the lesson may be.
If you are working in another position, what impact did you have in somebody's life today? Whereas when you're a teacher, you impact lives every single day. And that hasn't gone away, even with COVID and with cyber ransomware attacks and with everything else. Those relationships that you have with your students, and what happens is you see a student 10 years later, 15 years later, and reconnect, and you can see the value that you have in their life. And sometimes it's not about, in her case, advanced placement, world history, or government economics. It's about those relationships. And I think that's what teaching is the greatest profession in the world, because of that impact that you have on those students.
I'm just excited about continuing my career and continuing to coach. I love coaching and just being around students and our staff every day. But things I'm really looking forward to in the future is just to continue to cultivate, my courses, and just improve every year. Because what works this year may not work next year. So it's always having that adaptability is part of the challenge, and I like that.